It is today. So Zarek the Silent King is joining me today. We'll have to just set him off to the side. That's actually the first time he's been shown, I believe, on YouTube for my paint job. And someday I need to just do a video and do a review of him. But now we're into 10th edition, and it's going to be different, and Necrons are finally here. Oh, I'm excited. I'm nervous. This could go really, really well, or it could go terribly, terribly. I'm so nervous. Or it could just be somewhere in the middle, and we don't know. Necrons, this is it. This is it. This is it. Okay, let's get into it. All right, I haven't read these yet, so I am totally coming into this blind other than the previews. So, reanimation protocols. We know about these. All right. So we've done reanimation protocols. If armor faction is Necrons, at the end of your command phase, each unit from your army with this ability activates its reanimation protocols and reanimates D3 wounds. They put living metal and reanimation protocols all into one thing. Each time such a unit reanimates a wound, if that unit contains one or more models with fewer than their starting number of wounds remaining, select one of those models. That model regains one lost wound. So you go and heal them fully up as far as you can. If all models in that unit have their starting number of wounds, but that unit is not at its starting strength, one destroyed model is returned to that unit with one wound remaining. Once such a unit is at its starting strength and all of its models have their starting number of wounds, nothing further happens. So my understanding is, they even have an example now. Unit of Locust Destroyers, which have a wounds characteristic of 3, activates its reanimation protocols. The unit had a starting strength of 3, but currently contains 2 models, and one of those models has lost 1 wound. 3 is rolled to see how many wounds are reanimated. The first of these reanimated wounds restores the wounded Locust Destroyer back to 3 wounds. The second of these reanimated wounds returns the destroyed Locust... Yep, it works exactly how we were hoping. Destroyed the Locust Destroyer back to the battlefield with the 1 wound remaining, and the third restores a wound to that last Locust Destroyer. So then you'd have 3 models with 1 damaged, and... yeah, cool. Perfect. Good. We'll see if they're actually good or not, because they're activated at the end of the command phase. That's where it gets weird, because the battle shock, I think, happens before that. If your army faction is Necrons, you can use this Awaken Dynasty Detachment rule, which is, just Awaken Dynasty. While Necron's character model is leading this unit, each time a model in this unit makes an attack, add 1 to the hit roll. And that would be really good, except they dropped our ballistic skill down on some stuff from what we've seen in the previews. So, makes me frustrated, but we'll see what we've got here. All right, here's our stratagems. Okay, we've only seen one of these, but Protocol of the Eternal Guardian, is that what they're going to be? Yep, they're all of our protocols. That's hilarious. Cool. Protocol of the Eternal Guardian, any phase, 1 Necron's infantry character model from your army that was just destroyed, so you target that. Set your model back up on the battlefield as close as possible to where it was destroyed and more than 1 inch away from all enemy models with half of its starting number of wounds remaining. You can get a character back. Restrictions: each model can only be started with a stratagem once per battle. All right, we can resurrect our characters. Sweet. Good. And it's guaranteed. I love it. Finally. It's not just some random stuff. Okay, Protocol of the Hungry Void. We've seen this one. When in the fight phase, target 1 Necron's unit from your army that has not been selected to fight this phase, so you have to choose somebody that hasn't fought yet. Effect: until the end of the phase, add 1 to the strength characteristic of melee weapons equipped by models in your unit. In addition, if a Necron's character is leading your unit until the end of the phase, improve the AP characteristics of melee weapons equipped by models in your unit by 1. I can't wait to see what the Mephrit is. So that's Hungry Void's awesome. Conquering Tyrant, when in your shooting phase. Okay. Target 1 Necron's unit from your army that has not been selected to shoot this phase. Effect: until the end of the phase, each time a model in your unit makes an attack that targets you with half of the firing weapons range, you can reroll the wound roll. Ooh. If a Necron's character is leading your unit until the end of the phase, this effect applies at the firing weapon's full range instead. Whoa. We don't get AP or anything from that, but we do get to reroll wound rolls. That's crazy. All right. Protocol of the Undying Legions. When your opponent's shooting phase or the fight phase, just after an enemy unit has resolved its attacks, target 1 Necron's unit from your army that has had 1 or more of its models destroyed as a result of the attacking unit's attacks. Your unit activates its reanimation protocols and reanimates D3 wounds. When doing so, if a Necron's character is leading your unit, your Your unit reanimates D3 plus 1 wounds instead. Just a +1. That's funny. That's not really that strong, much stronger at all with a Necron's character. That's hilarious. I guess it's guaranteed 2. It's 4 versus 2 to 4 versus 1 to 3. But 1 CP. If we can get this to be free somehow, man, we can activate the reanimation protocols right there. That's so cool. Protocol of the Sudden Storm. During your movement phase, 1 Necron's unit from your army. Until the end of the turn, ranged weapons equipped by models in your unit have the assault ability. Oh my gosh. In addition, if a Necron's character is leading your unit until the end of the phase, you can reroll advance rolls made for your unit. Oh my goodness. Alright, hang on. We got a assault. What does it do now? Let me just remind myself. So I'm pretty sure it just means we can attack after advancing, and there's no... Yeah, they can just shoot after advancing. Cool. Protocol of the Vengeful Stars. 1 CP. Everything's 1 CP. That's good. When your opponent's shooting phase just after an enemy unit is resolved as attacks, target 1 Necron's unit from your army that had 1 or more of its models destroyed as a result of the attacking unit's attacks. Your unit can shoot as if it were your shooting phase, but it must target the enemy unit that just attacked it, and it can only do so if that enemy unit is an eligible target. In addition, if a Necron's character is leading your unit until the end of the phase, ranged weapons equipped by models in your unit have the Ignores Cover ability. Yes! That is so cool. We're going to be like, nope, now I'm ticked. You destroyed one of ours. We're shooting back at you to delete them before they get to charge or do something else. Oh, that's good. Okay, cool. All right, enhancements. Veil of Darkness. They knew. Good. Necron's model only once per battle at the end of your opponent's turn. If the bearer's unit is not within engagement range of any enemy units, oh, they did that. The bearer can use this enhancement, so you can't teleport out of combat. If it does, remove the unit from the battlefield. Then in the reinforcement step of your movement phase, set up that unit anywhere on the battlefield that is more than 9 inches horizontally away from all enemy models. So that's the only thing that changed, but that's a big change. Otherwise, it's good. You know, it doesn't cost CP, I guess. Necron's model only. Hypermaterial Ablator. While the bearer is leading a unit, that models in that unit have the stealth ability. In addition, each time a ranged attack targets the bearer's unit, if that attacker is not within 12 inches, models in that unit have the benefit of cover. What in the world? I need to read the 10th edition rules. Stealth. What in the world? Stealth. Oh my goodness, I need to know what stealth is. Weapon types. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be crazy. Stealth, infiltrators. That's good. Terrain features, aircraft. This isn't helping. Stealth ability. Oh my goodness, I hope this is good. People don't know. Oh, there it is. If every model in a unit has this ability, and each time a range attack is made against it, subtract 1 from that attack's hit roll. Okay, that made that actually a useful item now. Wow. Okay, we're getting some good stuff here. This is crazy. I'm getting so excited. I hope you guys are. Necrons for life. Sovereign, Coronal, Aura. Necrons model only, so we have an Aura. While a friendly Necrons unit is within 6 inches of the bearer, that unit counts as being led by a Necrons character model. While a friendly Necrons unit is within 6 inches of the bearer, that unit counts as being led by... Oh my gosh, you can lead other blobs of stuff if you're within 6 inches of the Necron unit that has this. Oh my goodness. Of the bear, so it'd have to be the model itself, I think. Command protocols ability. Command protocols. We get that anyway. Oh, well, Necron's character models leading this unit each time. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is getting crazy. Well, now I want to take that. I want to take Hybrid Material Blader. I want to take Veil of Darkness. Simp Eternal Weave. Necrons model only. The bearer has Feel No Pain 4-up ability. Yeah, it's just the bearer, so that's not good. Lame. All right. Imhotep the Stormlord. Let's zoom out just a little bit here so we can see it fully. All right, I'll make sure you guys can see. And shrink it down just a little bit further. Let's go to 140%. There we go. Perfect. Imhotep the Stormlord. Alrighty, so we've got something crazy here. Let's see if he's worth it. He's not tied down to stuff anymore. Oh my goodness. Gauntlet of Fire, ignores cover, Torrent. D6 attacks, 12 range. Staff of the Destroyer, that's way better. What's he equipped with here? Gauntlet of Fire and the Staff of the Destroyer, so he gets both. Oh gosh. So leader, reanimation protocols, grand strategies at the start of your command phase. If this model's on the battlefield, you gain 1 CP. Uh-oh, might need Imhotep. Lord of the Storm, once per battle at the end of your command phase, this model can use this ability. If it does, roll 1d6 for each enemy unit within 12 inches of the model. On a 2 through 5, that enemy unit suffers D3 mortal wounds. On a 6, that enemy unit suffers D3 plus 3. I saw this with, I guess Grey Knights had that. That's awesome. Really depends on his point cost if he's going to be worth it. I forgot to even look at his stats. 5 movement, 5 toughness, 2 ups. Who's he going? Immortals, Lichguard, and Necron Warriors. Oh my gosh. 5 wounds, 6 up leadership, 1 OC. I wouldn't want him necessarily Necron Warriors, but he's really cool. Maybe Lichguard. Lichguard would be where he would really shine, because look at that Staff of the Destroyer. Devastating wounds. Yeah, that's where you'd want him. Dang. An epic hero. I think you only have 1 epic hero. Awaken the Diviner. They're opening this up. Finally, these are useful to everybody. 5-inch movement, 4 toughness, 4 save. Wait, he has a 5 toughness. He has a 5 toughness as he can go into Necron Warriors. That's bizarre. All right. 4 up save, 4 wounds, 6 leadership, 1 OC, Staff of Tomorrow. It's just melee, but look at that melee. 3 up to hit. 4. Oh, what was his? 2's up. Whew. Ballistic skill. Just the auto hits because of Torrent. Oh my goodness, this is going to be insane. This is going to be a long video, I can tell, because this is going to be so exciting. Okay, so he's a melee. What's he go into? Immortals, Lichguard, Necron Warriors. You can attach this model to one of the above units, even if one Royal Warden or Noble model has already been attached to it. What? If you do, and that bodyguard unit is destroyed, the units attached to it become separate units with their original starting strengths. What? Okay. So him and the guy right before. That's crazy. Okay, Master Chronomancer. While this model is leading unit, models in that unit have a 4-up invuln save. The entire squad. Yikes! The stars are right. Once per battle at the start of the fight phase, this model can use this ability. If it does, until the end of the phase, triple the attacks and strength characteristics of this model's Staff of Tomorrow. And every successful wound roll made for this model's attack scores a critical wound. What in the world? So it's once per battle, but I mean, you just 6 attacks, strength 12. Oh my goodness. Okay, what in the world is this guy? Jeez. Okay, and Courier the Traveler. I've always kind of wanted him. I like his look. Tachyon Arrow is still a 1-shot once per game, -5 AP. I just hate that because there's invulnerable saves, so it doesn't matter. 5-inch movement, 5 toughness, 2 up save, 6 wounds, 6 plus leadership, 1 OC. It's got the War Scythe for melee with devastating wounds. Let's see, what does he go into? Only Immortals. That's weird. Weird. Lord of the Pyrian Eternals. While this model is leading a unit. Each time a model in that unit makes an attack, add 1 to the wound roll. Oh my goodness. Mind in the machine. At the start of your opponent's shooting phase, select one enemy vehicle unit within 12 inches invisible to this model. That unit must make a leadership test. If that test is passed until the end of the phase, each time a model in that unit makes an attack, subtract 1 from the hit roll. If that test has failed, that unit is not eligible to shoot this phase. Good gracious. So it's guaranteed to do something, and it could do devastation. That's crazy. Interesting. This is going to make me want every Necrons leader character. My goodness. Alright, Vargard Orberon. I bet he's going to go with, let's find out real quick. Immortals, Lichguard, Necron Warriors. This model can be attached to a unit even if Nemesis Zandric has already been attached to it. If it is, and that bodyguard unit is destroyed, the other units attached to it become separate units with their original starting strengths. Oh boy. 5-inch movement, 5 toughness, 2 up save, 5 wounds, 6 leadership, 1 OC. Just has the worst. I hate that they just have these melee weapons, because Necrons just don't care about it, but whatever. This is frustrating. It's a really good profile too. 4 attacks, 2 up weapon skill, 8 strength, -3 AP, 2 damage. Lots of AP. Ghost Walk Mana. While this model is leading unit, models in that unit have the Fights First ability. What is going on with Necrons? Because his keywords are infantry character, Epicura, Vargard, Orberon. They're just opening it up, and my goodness, they're opening it up in such a big way. I'm excited, but I don't have any of these guys because they were terrible in 9th edition. They were terrible. You couldn't take them. All right. The Vargard's duty. While this model is in the same unit as Nemesis Zandric, character models in that unit have the Feel No Pain 4-up ability. But that doesn't make sense because I guess if you get precision attacked. Okay. I get it. That's interesting. Illuminor Xeris. Alright, 7-inch movement, 8 toughness, 2 up save, 9 wounds, 6 leadership, 3 OC. Let's see, what does he go into? Nothing. Interesting. Goes into nothing. Eldritch Lance, 36-inch range, 3 attacks, 3 hit ballistic skill, 9 strength, -3 AP, 3 damage. I don't remember. Did Illuminor Xandris have that before? Because again, these were things we didn't care about because on a budget you just go, okay, I can't worry about this guy right now. 36-inch range, assault D3, so it's guaranteed 3 attacks. 3's up to hit still, -4 AP down to -3, but 1 up strength, D6 damage versus 3 damage flat. I'd rather have the 3 damage. That's great. Nice. And Eldritch Lance melee is disgusting. It did lose the AP, but it went up in a damage, so that's good. And Impaling Legs went down in AP and same damage. Extra attacks. It just gets extra attacks with these 4 versus 2. Dang. All right. He's Feel No Pain 4-up. Ridiculous. All right, let's look here. No, he didn't have anything. That's funny. Okay. Illuminor. While this model is within 3 inches of 1 or more other friendly Necron units, this model has the Lone Operative ability, so he gets to be protected, I believe. Mechanical Augmentation. Or while a friendly Necron's battle line unit is within 6 inches of this model, each time a model in that unit makes an attack, improve the AP characteristics of the attack by 1, and each time an attack targets that unit, worsen the AP by 1. Oh my goodness. What is going on here? Atomic Energy Manipulator. At the end of the fight phase, if this model destroyed 1 or more models, or more, they got a typo there, 1 or more models this phase until the end of the battle, add 3 inches to the range of its mechanical augmentations. Nasty man. Jeez. Nemesis Zandric. Alright, let's see real quick. Go with Immortals, Lich Guard, and Necron Warriors. He's equipped with Staff of Light. Still has -2 AP. Good. 3 attacks. 3 up ballistic skill, 5 strength, 1 damage. Good. What? Did they change the strength on this? Nope, it was always 5, which now is going to be worse, actually. But I'm impressed that the AP stayed. Interesting. And then melee was 4 attacks with it. It used to be, 4 attacks here. Wow. Transient Madness. While this model is leading a unit at the start of your command phase, roll 1d6. Until the start of your next command phase, weapons equipped by models in that unit gain the ability below that corresponds with that roll. 1 to 2, sustain hits 1. Okay, so critical hits give you extra hits. Lethal hits, so they auto wound, or devastating wounds. Oh my word. Counter tactics once per battle. After your opponent uses a stratagem, if this model is on the battlefield, you can use this ability. If it does, until the end of the battle, the CP cost your opponent must pay to use that stratagem again is increased by 1 CP. Huh, that's interesting. And an invulnerable save of 4. I don't know where he would go. Trazyn the Infinite. Okay. Empathic Obliterator. Oh, I forgot to look real quick. Nothing too crazy here. 6 wounds, though. Was he 6 wounds before? He was. Jeez. Trazyn the Infinite. No AP on this. Meh. He's got to have some great abilities. Otherwise, I don't care about him. Where does he go? Immortals, Lich Guard, and Necron Warriors. So those seem to be our typical things that stuff goes into. I was kind of hoping we could put stuff next to Locust Destroyers and whatnot, but so far, no luck. All right, Ancient Collector. While this model is leading a unit, at the end of your command phase, if that unit is within range of an objective arc you control, it remains under your control even if you have... Okay, so sticky objectives. Surrogate Host. At the start of your command phase, this model is on the battlefield. You can select one of their friendly Necrons infantry character model on the battlefield, excluding Scorpec Lord or Epic Hero models. The selected model is destroyed, ignoring any rolls that are triggered when a model is destroyed. And this model is put in its place with all of its wounds remaining. Why? Why? I don't like it. He's lame. Okay, good. Can skip him. Royal Warden. All right, here we go. Relic Gauss Blaster. Oh, I just realized we lost our upgraded weapon. Lethal hits, so 6s. Oh, they cut him down drastically. Jeez. That really sucks. 30-inch range down to a 24. 6 inches off. Dang it! Lethal hits, rapid fire 2. 3 up ballistic skill, 5 strength, -1 AP, 2 damage. He lost an AP. Man. Nothing up top has changed. Yeah, nothing. He does get 1 more attack with his melee, which his melee is terrible, but interesting. Adaptive strategy. While its models leading a unit, ranged weapons equipped by models in that unit have the heavy and assault abilities. Alright, sweet. So that's some good benefit there. In grammatic logic, once per battle, at the start of any phase, you can select one friendly Necrons unit that is battle shocked within 12 inches of this model. That unit is no longer battle shocked. Wow. He goes with Immortals and Necron Warriors, period. Whew. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this guy. I like it, but yet he's lost the fall back and shoot ability. I don't know. Scorpec Lord. Does this go with Scorpec Destroyers? Okay. So, Rapid Fire 2. That's alright. I mean, 2 ups on everything. Fencing, Claw, or Hyperphase Harvesters. But you have to just choose. Okay, so Hyperphase Harvesters is your heavy hits. Fencing Claws are your lighter hits. Got it. 7-inch movement, 7 toughness. Are they going down in movement? Oh no. 3 plus saves, 6 wounds, 6 up leadership, 2 OC, invuln save of 4 up. We got a lot of invuln saves. It's good. It's good. United Instruction. While this model is leading a unit, melee weapons equipped by models in this unit have lethal hits ability. Jeez. Alright. Crimson Harvest. Each time this model ends a charge move, select one enemy unit within engagement range of this model and roll 1d6. On a so it ends the charge move before even the fight. Yep, it's that same thing. D3 mortal wounds. Okay, sweet. He just sucks the life out of him before you even start the fight. Cool. Cool. My goodness. Locust Lord. He's got a Staff of Light. Lord's Blade. Devastating wounds. Why wouldn't you use that? It's equipped with Staff of Light. Okay, it can be replaced with the Lord's Blade. And it can be equipped with the Phylactery or Resurrection Orb. Uh-oh. Sorry, what? Okay, sorry. I get distracted because this is getting crazy. What's he going to? Locust Destroyers, Locust Heavy Destroyers. Oh, dang. He's gonna get really good. Okay. Destroyer Cult. While this model is leading a unit, each time a model in that unit makes a ranged attack, a successful hit, unmodified hit roll of 5+, scores a critical hit. Whoo! Okay. Oh my goodness. Driven by Hatred. Each time this model makes an attack, 7-inch, 6 toughness. Oh, he's losing. What is with this loss of movement? Don't do that to me. Yep, he lost an inch. Driven by Hatred. Each time this model makes an attack that targets a new unit that's below half strength, you can roll the hit roll, and you can re-roll the wound roll. Yeah, that's alright, because he's not that great. But Phylactery, the bearer has the Feel No Pain 5-up ability, Resurrection Orb. While the bearer is leading a unit, that unit's reanimation protocols activate at the end of your opponent's command phase in addition to at the end of yours. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of healing. Oh man. Locust Destroyers, Locust Heavies. The Lord, I don't have him either. We'll see if now he's all of a sudden really good. 5-inch movement, 5 toughness, 3 ups. What's he go into? Immortals, Lichguard, Necron Warriors. We're going to have such hard decisions to make, my goodness. Staff of Light we've seen. Lord's Blade as well, so we can switch over to that with the Devastating Wounds. That's interesting. This model is Relentless March. While leading a unit, add 1 inch to move characteristics of models in that unit. Okay. The Lord's Will. While this model is leading a unit, you can target that unit with stratagems even when it is battle shocked. That's cool. And the Resurrection Orb again. I like that you can do it a second time, but it's still not fast enough to stuff. You're gonna have to use the stratagems. I don't know. That's interesting. Catacomb Command Barge. Gauss Cannon with lethal hits. Nice. Staff of Light we've seen. Tesla Cannon, sustained hits too. Yeah, no AP. 4 attacks. So if you successfully roll a 6, you get 2 extra attacks that go through essentially, and then you get to go to wound rolls. Overlord's Blade. Let me see here what we get here. Gauss Cannon replaced. Okay. Starts Gauss Cannon, Staff of Light. Interesting. Has an invuln save of 4 up. 1 Resurrection Orb, 1 Overlord's Blade. And what would you lose? Staff of Light. Okay. Staff of Light's just kind of whatever. Staff of Light I've custom made actually looks better than the one they have right here. I wish it was bragging, because it's just there's nothing here though. The one I did was literally take a Necron Warriors, like the bad weapon that has longer range, and like cut a few of them up and like add their fins to it. Made it looks really pretty. Wouldn't take much to be better than that at all. So Carrier Wave Aura. While a friendly Necrons unit is within 6 inches of this model, add 1 to the OC of the characters to the models in that unit. That's cool. Advanced Quantum Shielding. We're back. Okay. Each time an attack targets this model, if the strength characteristic of the attack is greater than this model's toughness characteristic, subtract 1 from the wound roll. Interesting. Resurrection Orb. At the end, this is different. At the end of your opponent's command phase, select 1 friendly Necrons infantry or Necrons mounted unit within 6 inches of this model. That unit's reanimation protocols activate. Why is that different? Oh, he can aura it instead. Oh my goodness, mounted. What counts as mounted? They just fly. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. Rutro Raggy. Okay. The Overlord. I have this guy, so this is going to be exciting. 5-inch movement, 5 toughness. Bet he goes into 3. Yep. Tachyon Arrow and Overlord's Blade. You can replace them. And then if you don't have the Tachyon Arrow, you can get to Resurrection Orb, Staff of Light, Void Scythe. And it's the normal Resurrection Orb. Okay. We've seen all this before. Sweet. And the Void Scythe, I guess, is new. Devastating Wounds. Hits like a truck. My goodness. 12 strength. Jeez. Okay. My will be done. Once per battle round, one unit from your army with this ability can be targeted with a stratagem for 0 CP, even if you've already targeted a different unit with that stratagem this phase. Nice. Okay, he's useful. Implacable Resilience. Each time an attack is allocated to this model, subtract 1 from that attack's damage characteristic. They need to say minimum 1 somewhere on this stuff. Unless it's in the core rules. Otherwise, we got a problem. Cool. Not bad. Where's the fall back and shoot? Uh-oh. Here he is. The man, the myth, the legend. Technomancer. 5-inch movement. 4 toughness. 4 up saves. 4 wounds. 6 leadership. 1 OC. Staff of Light. Let's go down real quick. What's he going to? Yep. Immortals, Lich Guard, and Necron Warriors. You can attach this model to one of the above units, even if one Royal Warden or Noble model has already been attached. If you do and that bodyguard unit is destroyed, the units attached to it become separate units with their original starting strengths. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Rites of Reanimation. There we go. While this model is leading a unit, models in that unit have the Feel No Pain 5+ ability. Yes! He's like the Chronomancer then. Whew, that's nasty. Technomancer. At the end of your movement's phase, you can select one friendly Necrons model within 3 inches of the bearer. That model regains up to D3 lost wounds. Each model can only be selected for this ability once per turn. Interesting. Canoptic Cloak. The bearer has the Fly Keyword, the Lone Operative ability, and a move characteristic of 10. So you could make him separate if you want. Canoptic Control Node. While a friendly Canoptic unit is in 6 inches of the bearer, each time a Canoptic model in that unit makes an attack, add 1 to the hit roll. Dang. That's actually really good. But the Fly Keyword really is nice, but yet you could attach him, but you don't have to. But that Feel No Pain 5 up. Man. Okay. He's going to be a tough call. Tough call. Good stuff there. Psychomancer. Let's see if this thing's any good now. Abyssal Lance. 5-inch, 4 toughness, 4 save, 4 wounds, 6 leadership. Abyssal Lance. 18-inch range. 1 attack, 4 ballistic skill. Man, we haven't even made it out of the characters yet. Good gracious. -3 AP, 3 damage. And then same stats for melee. 1 attack each. That's weird. Nightmare Shroud Aura. While an enemy unit is within 9 inches of this model, subtract 1 from the leadership characteristic of models in that unit. That's interesting. So it would go up. Harbinger of Despair. At the start of your shooting phase, select 1 enemy unit within 18 inches of this unit. That unit must take a battle shock test. Interesting. Mortals, Lich Guard, Necron Warriors. I don't see him being that useful right now, so could be wrong. Chronomancer, here we go. Aeon Stave. Wait. Where's Entropic Lance? You've got to be kidding me. Huh. Okay. That really ticks me off. All right. Royal Warden or Noble. So we lost our Entropic Lance. Great. Stupid. All right. So you can attach with a Royal Warden or Noble as well. You better have some awesome stuff over here. The Aeon Stave has Blast, so D6 of shots. That's interesting. Fort Ballistic Skill. I'm not changing his stuff he's holding. It's just apparently 2 different options for Aeon Stave now. Man, that ticks me off. My Entropic Lance. I paid an extra 10 points in game for that thing. They're just taking it away. Okay. We didn't have very many options to begin with in Necrons overall as far as weaponry for a lot of our stuff, and then they went, nope. Weird. Okay, anyway. Time Splinter Mantle while this model's leading unit. Each time an attack targets that unit, subtract 1 from the hit roll. So that's good. Chronometron in your shooting phase. After this model's unit has shot, if it's not within engagement range of any enemy units, that unit can make a normal move up to 5 inches as if you're in movement phase. If it does until the end of that turn, that unit is not eligible to declare a charge. Interesting. And he could go with Lichguard. He could make Lichguard really tough. Interesting. But that makes me so mad. Alright, Plasmancer. Same kind of stats. Plasmic Lance. 18 inches, 4 ballistic skill. Whoa. 7 strength, minus 3 AP, 2 damage. While this model's leading, yeah, same stuff down here other than the attack down by 1. Harbinger of Destruction. While this model's leading a unit, each time a model in that unit makes a ranged attack, a successful unmodified hit roll of 5+ scores a critical hit. 5+ scores a critical hit. Critical hits. Critical hits. What is a critical hit? That doesn't make sense. Very confused. What exactly is a critical hit? Is it auto wound? Okay. Well, maybe I should just keep reading, apparently, because they don't do anything in and of themselves. Oh, I get it. Okay, so if you have sustained hits or lethal hits, 5 and 6 count as the criticals. Okay, I got it. All right, that's easy. Duh. Living Lightning in your shooting phase, select one enemy unit within 18 inches of invisible to this model and roll a d6 for each model in that enemy unit. For each 6, that unit suffers 1 mortal wound. Better. I could see him being used. Like, that Harbinger of Destruction really works with him. He goes in our standard 3. You can go with Roy Warden and a Noble. Oh my goodness. Necron Warriors we've seen in the previews, so we're not going to spend a whole lot of time. Each time this unit's reanimation protocols activate, it reanimates d6 wounds instead of d3. We have lethal hits as well, so if you have Plasmancer in there, that's a 5 and 6, which would auto wound. We could have a lot of damage going in with the Gauss Reapers. We just don't get any of our range bonuses. That's sad. And if you're near an objective, you get D3 plus 3 wounds instead. That's a lot. Okay. Cool. Alright. I'm so excited here. Immortals. 5 inch movement, 5 toughness, 3 up saves, 1 wound, 7 plus leadership, 2 OC. Okay. Wish they'd gotten 2 wounds. But we'll see what we get here. Gauss Blaster is down from 30 inches to 24 with lethal hits instead of rapid fire. Oh, they gave us 2 attacks, 3 at ballistic skill, so we can get up to a 2. Nice. Okay, 5 strength, minus 1 AP. We lost that, yeah. 1 damage. The Tesla Carbine has the assault. Sustain hits 2. Oh, I forgot. Necron Warriors, how many? 10 to 20, so that's not changed. 5 to 10 Immortals. Okay. And the close combat really hasn't changed at all. Implacable Eradication. Each time a model in this unit makes an attack, a reroll a wound roll of 1. If the target of that attack is an enemy unit within range of an objective marker, you can reroll the wound roll instead. Okay. I think immortals are useful again. The range hurts, though. That hurts really badly. Losing 6 inches. Man. Canoptic Reanimator. Okay. Atomizer Beam. Minus 2 AP, 1 damage, 3 attacks, 12 inches. Everything up here is just kind of standard stuff. Reanimator Claws. Wow, those are terrible. 4 ups to hit. Nanoscarab Reanimation Beam Aura. While a friendly Necrons unit is within 12 inches of this model, each time that unit's reanimation protocols activate, that unit reanimates an additional D3 wounds. Has a feel no pain of 4 up. Okay. Okay. Oh, he gets 2 Atomizer Beams. That's a pretty serious little bugger. We'll see what the points are tomorrow, but dang. That's no joke. Alright, moving on. Hexmark Destroyers. How many can go in a group? 1. Has pistols and a close combat weapon. 7-inch movement, 5 toughness, 3 up save, 5 wounds. Doesn't have an invuln save. This thing, I don't know. So pistols, pistol and precision. Precision. You would think by now I would know all this stuff, and I don't. And I apologize that I don't. If it has a precision, when you attack a unit with an attached character, oh, duh. Yeah, you can shoot into the character itself and get him. That's cool. Good. All right, so we keep moving there. Inescapable Death. Once per turn, 1 unit from your army with this ability can be targeted with a fire overwatch stratagem for 0 CP, even if you've already used that stratagem on a different unit's phase. In addition, each time you target this unit with the fire overwatch stratagem while revealing the stratagem, hits are scored on an unmodified hit roll of 2+. Oh, it is a ballistic stone 2. Dang! It fires overwatch like a crazy thing. Multi-threat eliminator. Each time an enemy unit targets a friendly Necrons unit within 3 inches of this model, their range attack. After the enemy unit has shot, this model can shoot as if it were your shooting phase. He has a lone operative ability too. Aha. That's crazy. So let's just go real quick. Lone operative. I don't care about the Imperial agents, but I do want to know about lone operatives. Nope, not helpful. Lone operatives. I don't know. I'll have to look at it later, but oh, there we go. Lone operative. Oh, I had it pulled up anyway. Can't be targeted by enemies more than 12 inches away. So you can protect him. He's not in... that's crazy. Okay, so he's not in a group, but he's going to stand by one. He can deep strike as well. Okay. How many wounds is he? 6? 5. Okay. Cool. Uh-oh. Let's guard. This makes me so nervous. Okay. Okay, so 5-inch movement, 5 toughness, 3 up save, 2 wounds, 7 plus leadership, 1 OC, hyperphase sword. We went War Scythe. It has devastating wounds. Dang. 1 less attack though. 3 up weapon skills. What in the world? We're gonna get to 2 ups to hit. Minus 2 AP. We're gonna get there. Lich Guard. Oh my goodness, Lich Guard. Lich Guard are interesting. Guardian's Protocols. While a noble model is leading this unit, each time an attack targets this unit, subtract 1 from the wound roll. They're even more survivable. And Dispersion Shield. This bear has a 3-up invuln save. So their save doesn't go up to a 2-up, but they're going to have they're going to have their shields, and they're getting their invuln save still. Oh my goodness. And man, I'm going to have to pick a leader. Whoo, Lichguard going to get nasty. Death marks. All right, 5 inch movement, 5 toughness, 3 up saves, 1 wound, 7 leadership, 1 OC. Synaptic Disintegrator, heavy and precision. 36 inches, 3 up to hit right now. That's stupid. 1 attack still, minus 2 AP, 2 damage. Oh, did we lose an AP? We did on the swords and the thing for the Lich card. Core, Deep Strike, Reanimation Protocols, Hyperspace Hunters. Once return in the movement. In the reinforced step of your opponent's movement phase, when an enemy unit set up on the battlefield reserves within 18 inches of invisible this unit. This unit can shoot as if it were your shooting phase, but must only target the enemy unit when doing so. You can only do so if the enemy unit is an eligible target. 10 of them, honestly, meh. Just meh. Flayed ones, okay. 4 toughness, nothing crazy there. I think they kept their AP though. And the answer is yes, they did. Yes, they did. Nothing real changed on that actually. They get 1 extra attack. Ooh, jeez. Stealth. Okay, stealth was range attacks target unit take a -1 to the hit roll. Nice. So there's still 20 of them. Whoa, what? What? 10 only. Man, I'm glad I never bought them. Flesh Hunger. Each time a model in this unit makes a melee attack, if the target of that attack will have strength, successful hit roll scores a critical hit, which they have sustained hits 1, which then gives you extra hits and twin linked. So we're gonna roll rerolls, right? Twin linked. Oh my goodness. Time an attack is made with such a weapon, you can reroll the attack's wound roll. My goodness. I mean, they're devastating in melee, but their survivability isn't very good. So, I don't know. Not impressed there. Cryptothralls. Oh, these are the weird guys that I'd love to have some just because they look cool. 5 inch movement, 4 toughness, 3 up save, 2 wounds, 8+ leadership, 1 OC, Scouring Eye, 2 attacks, 4 up ballistic skill, 5 strength, -1 AP, 1 damage. Just 2 of them still? Yep. Scythe limbs are okay. Feel no pain, 4 up. While this unit is in the same unit as a Cryptek model, that Cryptek model has the Feel No Pain 4 up ability. Hang on. Interesting. Systematic Vigor. So a model of this unit is destroyed by a melee attack. If that model has not fought this phase, roll 1d6 on a 3 up. Do not remove it from play. The model can fight after the attacking model's unit has finished making its attack, is then removed from play. Cool. And it's decent. Start of the Declare a Battle formation set. This unit can join one other unit from your army that is being led by a Cryptek infantry model. The unit cannot have more than 1 Cryptothrall's unit joined to it. If it does, until the end of the battle, every model in this unit counts as being part of that bodyguard unit, and that bodyguard unit's starting strength is increased accordingly. That's weird. I kind of want them just to join Lichguard. That would be funny. Oh my goodness. Scorpec Destroyers. Yep, they lost an inch of movement. Fantastic. Hyperphase weapons. They just took them. My gosh. What are you doing? We lose 2 AP on our big weapons. We don't have as much damage. Strength 7, 3 up to hits, 4 attacks. I mean, there are going to be 2 ups to hit. Okay. Man, these are going to be useless. 3 up saves, 6 toughness. So that's up from a 5. That's good. 3 wounds, 7 leadership. Sorry, I'm ticked. I shouldn't be, but Whirling Onslaught. Each time a model in this unit makes a melee attack, you can ignore any or all modifiers that attacks weapon skill characteristic and or that attacks hit roll. So, okay. They just get to be buffed, but they get 4 attacks each period. Plasma Sight, once per battle for each Plasma Sight this unit has. When this unit is selected to fight, you can use this ability. If you do until the end of the phase, melee weapons equipped by models in this unit have the Devastating Wounds ability. Designer's note. Plasma Sights aren't going to hurt you anymore. That's big, actually. So devastating wounds on a 6 turns to mortal wounds. Okay. How many can go in a group? 6. Then you can get the Scorpec Lord. Interesting. That makes me mad. All right, keep in mind we're on page 58. Oh my goodness, this is massive. Scorpec Lord. Let's go back to him for a second. Melee weapons equipped by models and that have lethal hits ability. Okay. Lethal hits. Interesting. The only problem with that is then you're not going to have wound rolls. It's just auto wounds, which is good. Oh, man. I don't know. He's going to lethal hits himself, too. Jeez. He has an invuln save, but for every 3 miles in this unit, you can have 1 plasma site. Okay, that's good. So you can have 2. But they still don't have an invuln save. They're just not going to be very good. I don't know. Triarch Stalker. I just actually got a 3D print of this that I'm really excited to try out. So let's see if they're any good. 9-inch movement, 8 toughness, 3 up save, 12 wounds, 7+ leadership, 4 OC. And just so you know, the Scorpic Destroyers, I got like all the Recruit Edition and the Command Edition box, so I have a ton of them. I've got 6 of them, right? And I haven't used them in a long time because they just die. They don't get to their targets, and even when they do, by the time they're usually there, they're down to half strength and they just get killed. It's frustrating. Anyway. Heat Ray, 12 inches and 18 inches. Melt of 4. Torrent and the Dispersed. Interesting. Melt of 4. That's interesting. What does Melta do again? Do an additional X wounds against targets within half their weapon range. A Melta 2 weapon would do. Okay, jeez. So 4 extra wounds if it's within half. Or you could get the Particle Shredder. D6 plus 6 attacks. Minimum 7, max 12. That's crazy, but no AP. Twin Heavy Gauss Cannon. There it is. Lethal hits, twin linked. Good. Yeah, that's good. 24-inch range, though. I feel like that went down. That went down, I'm pretty sure. There's so much stuff. What is this thing? Tracker Stalker. Yep, it was 30. Better be free. That'd be funny if it's just free. Then I wouldn't complain much. So, Stalker's 4 limbs. Those are fine. Did we lose an AP? On the Gauss Cannon we did, but it's 2 damage instead of D3. I like that. That's great. 3 attacks. Why is it only 3 attacks? 1 twin heavy Gauss Cannon. Weird. Alright, we continue here. It better be free, because we're losing AP. That just ticks me off when we lose all this stuff, but yet, if they're free, cool. Because it's only 3 attacks versus heavy 6. Get to reroll the wound rolls. Lethal hits. Auto wound. Strength 8 versus strength 7. I mean, it's good. Targeting relay. In your shooting phase, each time this model is selected to shoot after resolving its attack, select one enemy unit that was hit by 1 or more of those attacks. Until the end of the phase, that unit cannot have the benefit of cover. They made it not as good. Dang it. So it used to be like they just got you got a +1 to hit the thing that it targeted. Man. Only 3 attacks. That's so crazy. 4 up invuln save. Did it have an invuln save? It had quantum shielding with a 5 up invuln save. Excuse me. No, we got to reroll hit rolls of 1s against that target. So targeting relay is not as good as it used to be, but it does have a better save. I like it. It'll be good. It will be useful. We can work with that. Twin linked. Let me make sure that was reroll wound rolls. Can reroll wound rolls. Yeah. So it's gonna connect. Why doesn't it have 2? Catan Shard of the Deceiver. Cosmic Insanity. Anti-character 4-up to wound. That's good. Devastating wounds, precision, so it can target characters. 6 attacks, 18-inch range. First up, 7. Okay, we're going straight up just big numbers now. They're taking away the whole. You can only deal 3 damage. Oh, I see it now. 7-inch movement, 11 toughness, 4-up saves, 12 wounds, 6-up leadership, 6 OC, golden fist as well. Holy cow. Okay. Deadly Demise, D6, stealth. Stealth. Nice. Good. Good. We need stealth. -1 to hit him. That range is good. Grand Illusion. If your army includes this model after both players deploy their army, select up to 3 Necrons units from your army and redeploy them. When doing so, you can set those units up in strategic reserves if you wish, regardless of how many units are already in strategic reserves. Okay. Necrodermis. Each time an attack is allocated to this model, have the damage characteristic of that attack. Round up or down? Doesn't say here. It should. It's probably in the core rules or something. Invuln save of 4+. Cool. Intriguing. This model cannot be your warlord. They're just running with it. Okay. Nightbringer. All right. Nightbringer. Let's go to the old data sheet to see what exactly has changed here. What are these things? Nightbringer. There we go. AP really quickly. Let's just check that right off the bat. The strike kept its AP and the sweep lost 1. D6 of damage, 2 damage now on the sweep. Okay. Cool. 14 attacks instead of just double. 6 attacks. Nice. Gaze of Death, blast. D3 worth of attacks. 12 wounds, 11 toughness, all the same stuff there. Cool. Invuln save. 2 up to hit, D3 of attacks, 18-inch range, 12 strength, -2 AP, D6 plus 3 damage. Oh my goodness. It's blast. So blast is interesting because that means if I target something with multiple things in it, for every 5 models in the target unit, add 1 to the attack characteristics of the weapon. Oh. Okay. So you could target something smaller and you're just going to get more attacks because the D6 plus 3 is just going to devastate smaller stuff. But man, cool. And his devastating wounds on his strike, nowhere near as good as what he had. Interesting. Drain life. At the end of the fight phase, roll 1d6 for each enemy unit within 6 inches of this model. On a 4-up, that enemy unit suffers d3 mortal wounds. What? And then at Necrodermis. I can't decide. I think the changes are fascinating and these are going to be really good, I think. Man. Void Dragon, we've seen him. Anti-Vehicle 2+. Voltaic Storm Blast. Sustain hits 2. No, we just say I'll Spear the Void Dragon. Some part of it. Good grief. Top Tailblades, extra attacks of 6 extra attacks. 16 melee attacks if you want it, or 11. Good gracious. Same stuff up here. Is this leadership lower? No, they're all 6+. Blast, sustain hits, d6 plus 3 attacks, 2 damage, 18. Man, This makes me want this thing now. He's actually really good. Matter absorption. At the start of your shooting phase, select one enemy vehicle unit within 12 inches of this model and roll while D6. On a 2+ enemy unit suffers D3 mortal wounds and this model regains up to that many lost wounds. Ooh. Oh my goodness. He's nice. Alright, Senate Catan. Oh, this is a weird model. I've never liked the look of that model, but I love the concept of a cheaper version. So let's see here. Because they're losing all of their specialty selection, but they're just gaining a ranged weapon. Seismic Assault. Assault, so you can attack even after advancing. 12-inch range. 7-inch movement. We are losing an inch of movement. That's really sad. I don't know why they're doing that to us. Sad day. Anyway, let's keep going. Sustain hits once, so any 6s get you extra attacks. -2 AP, 2 up ballistics, D3 of damage. And then Cracking Tendrils, sustain hits 1 as well. 8 attacks. This is good. I'm going to have to build something out of Legos just to try these things. My goodness. Transdimensional Displacement. Each time this model is selected to advance, you can remove it from the battlefield and set it up again anywhere on the battlefield that's more than 9 inches horizontally away from all enemy models. Uh-oh. It teleports. And it does have Deep Strike, but you could literally just start it in the back of your field. It has 12 wounds too. This thing's not bad at all. Oh my goodness. And just teleport up there just to harass. Jeez. That's cool. Dang. Now I want some of them. Those are good. Were those just monsters? What's the epic heroes? The other ones. So those are not epic heroes. That's interesting. I wonder what the limitation was of epic heroes. I can't remember. Canoptic spiders only have 5-inch movement. I think that went way down. Canoptic spiders. No, they were 6-inch. So just an inch loss. Why are we so slow? We're not that slow. Particle beamer. D6 of attacks. Assault 6 was what it was. Jeez, we have to now roll for that? Blast with devastating wounds. Okay, so I get it, I guess. Interesting. Automaton claws. Those are alright. Lost an AP. Went up in... Nope, no strength up. 5 attacks versus 5 attacks. Canoptic Swarm. Deadly demise of 1. I don't remember what those do exactly. I know it's the blow up, but... Deadly demise. The unit with deadly demise X loses its last wound roll D6. On a 6, the unit deals X mortal wounds. Okay, so that's just telling you how many mortal wounds it would do. Okay, so it's always a 6. That's what I was confused about. Canoptic Swarm. In your command phase, select one friendly Canoptic Scarab Swarm unit within 6 inches of this unit. One destroyed model is returned to that Canoptic Scarab Swarm unit for each spider model in this unit. Fabricated Claw Ray. While a friendly Necrons vehicle unit is within 6 inches of this bearer, the unit has the Feel No Pain 6 up ability. Cool. I like that. And I'm going to want all the Necrons. As much as I was starting Tau, I'm going to have to just fill in more of my Necrons because there's so many good things now. So good. Gloom Prism Aura. While a friendly Necrons unit is within 6 inches of the bearer, models in that unit have the Feel No Pain 4 up against psychic attacks. Good. We have some psychic protection. 1 to 2, so we just need 2 of those. Alright, here they are. The bugs that just keep going. Good news is they couldn't lose any AP because they didn't have any. 6 attacks instead of 4. Really? 9-inch movement. We lost an inch of movement. 2 toughness. They went down. 6 plus saves. Yep. 4 wounds. 8 leadership. 0 OC. Yep. People were afraid of that. Huh. Alright, hang on. 6. Really? Wasn't it 9? Man, this... Yeah, it was 9. Dadgummit. What are they doing to us? Self-destruction. At the start of the fight phase, if this unit's within engagement range of one or more enemy units, you select one model in this unit to destroy. If you do not roll for that model's deadly demise. Oh, they all have deadly demise 1. Huh. Instead, select one enemy unit within engagement range of the model and roll a d6, adding 1 to the result of the vehicle if the unit is a vehicle. On a 2 through 5, that unit suffers d3 mortal wounds. On a 6 plus, that unit suffers d3 plus 3 mortal wounds. If it's a vehicle, it's guaranteed to go off. That's ridiculous. So then you'd have a 33% chance of doing the d3 plus 3 mortal wounds to a big vehicle. And swarm. While an enemy unit is within engagement range of this unit, subtract 1 from the OC of the models in the enemy unit to a minimum of 1. It's not useful since they don't have any OC. Stupid. They're still going to be good for blocking and depending on the points cost, but meh. Makes me mad. Ophidian Destroyers. Is that a 5 toughness I see? It is. Yep, they went up in toughness. 9-inch movement. They went down in movement. Ah, stop doing that. And there it is. Ophidian, just hyperphase weapons. They don't even have their claws. What is going on? 5 attacks, though. 3 attacks is what they had. Okay, they're just building in. All right, never mind. We're good. We're good. They lose an AP. They do lose access to the hyperphase reblade. This is basically like the Threshers. But no, they each time the bear fights makes 1 additional attack with weapon, so that's 4. It kind of works out, but because it's a better stat line than their claws. Yeah, this is better. Okay, that's cool. How many can go in a unit? 3 to 6. Okay, so you could have 6. I don't think they can get a leader though. Not directly at least. So 6 of those. That's 30 attacks. Cool. If you can get them there. At the end of your opponent's turn, telling horrors. If this unit is not within engagement range of 1 or more enemy units, you can remove this unit from the battlefield. The reinforcement step of your next movement phase, set it up anywhere on the battlefield that is more than 9 inches horizontally away from all enemy models. Okay, cool. Whatever. Plasma Sight. Give it devastating wounds. I love that. For every 3 models. So it can have 2 plasma sights as well. Good thing I have 2. Have I painted the second one? I don't remember. I don't think so. Tomb Blades. Here we go. They lost... I saw it already. 2 inches of movement. 5 toughness. That's the same. 4 up saves. That's the same. 7 leadership, 2 OC. It's going to be a hard decision now to take the 10 Twin Gauss Blasters. So they don't have rapid fire. They gave them lethal hits and twin linked. They better be free. They really should. If they are, then they're obviously the clear thing to... Well, they're not the clearest thing to take because particle beamers do have devastating wounds. D6 of attacks, though. 2 ups to hit with particle beamers. Weird. Twin Gauss Blasters are 3 ups. Carbines are 3 ups. Those combat weapons are a 4 up. Really? Yeah, they went up on that. That's weird. Assault sustain hits 2. Twin linked. Weird. I still like the Twin Gauss Blasters because it's more consistent. Because it does have the -1 AP, but man. Scouts of 9 inches, so they can just pre-move game. Pre-move. That's great. So that's good. So they're 12-inch movements, really not bad. Evasion engrams. Each time an attack targets this unit, subtract 1 from the hit roll, so that's the same. Nebula Scope range weapons equipped by the bearer have the Ignores Cover ability. That's the same. Shadow Limbs. Bearer has a 5-up invul and same. That's the same. Shield Vanes 3-up save characters. That's all the same. 3 to 6 Tomb Blades. Wait a minute. We went down from 9? What is going on? Well, I guess I don't need to buy any more Tomb Blades right now. Stupid. Now I need to get rid of my one that has Teslas. They're useless. Triarch Praetorians. 9 inches movement. I think that's down as well. 5 toughness, 3 up saves. 2 wounds, 7 plus leadership, 1 OC. Particle caster. Meh. Rod of the Covenant still is good. 1 attack though. Man. How big is this squad? 10. That's good. Void Blade. Relentless Combatants. You can reroll charge rolls made for this unit, and this unit is eligible to declare a charge in a turn in which it fell back. Just realized I lost all my fallback ability. Completely lost it. It's crazy. 1 Particle Caster, 1 Void Blade. That's interesting. So almost... I don't know why you would switch out the Rod of the Covenant. It's just better. I guess you have 1 more attack, but 2 damage on those. Weird. Canoptic Wraiths. Let's see here. Still have their invuln save. Good. 9-inch movement. They lost a lot. What in the world? What's going on here? Weren't they at 12 inches? Yeah. Down to 9. Particle Caster is Devastating Wounds and Pistol. That's good. 3 attacks. How many of these? 6. Vicious Claws. Hang on. So you choose the weapon if you want to. Vicious Claws equipped with... replaced with whip coils. Oh my goodness. I mean, Vicious Claws are better, just in the sense they have the minus 1 AP and 2 damage, higher strength, but they have half the attacks. Transdimensional Beamer is definitely the one you'd want, although it's less strength, but it's a... oh no, Particle Caster is 2 ups to hit, with strength 5 and devastating wounds. Wow, I don't know. Wraith form. Each time this unit ends with a normal move, you can select 1 enemy unit it moved over during that move and roll 1d6 for each model in this unit. For each 4-up, the enemy unit suffers 1 mortal wound. Oh, so I love that Custodes get it, and they just get it on 2-up, and we get it and it's 4-up. We're literally like passing through something's body. Okay. Annihilation Barge. 9-inch movement, 8 toughness. Wait, what was the toughness? 6. Oh. Whoa. That's interesting. Okay. I like that. That's good. Interesting. 3 up save. It's got a 4 up invuln. 9 wounds, 7 plus leadership, 3 OC. Gauss Cannon with lethal hits, 3 attacks only. Sustain hits on Tesla Cannon, Twin Tesla Destructor with no AP down there. But it's a long range. Sustain hits 2, twin linked. Jeez. I think Gauss Cannons would still be the way to go. Armored Bulk. That's a melee weapon. Okay. Daily to -1. Malevolent Arcing. Oh, there it is. In your shooting phase, each time you select a target with this model's Twin Tesla Destructors, 1d6 for the target unit and 1d6 for every other unit within 3 inches of the target unit. On a 5-up, the unit being rolled for struck by arcing energies after resolving all of this model's attacks against the target unit. Each unit struck by arcing energies suffers d3 mortal wounds. Well, it's nice to see it's on something, I guess. Weird. Doomsday Arc. Uh-oh! Means we're getting close to a Ghost Arc. Doomsday Arc. Doomsday Cannon. D6 plus 1 shots, so it's minimum of 2, maximum of 7, 72-inch range. Gauss Flare Array. Does it have both? It does. 2 Gauss Flare Arrays. Yes. With Rapid Fire 5. And lethal hits. Oh my goodness. Cool. 9 toughness, 9 inches movement, 14 wounds. Let's see. That's good. Honestly, not too shabby. I wish the gun was a little bit more consistent on the shots, like just a number or something, or 2d3s or something, but that's better with at least a +1. And you don't have to remain stationary to shoot with it. It's blast and heavy, so it's going to get more shots into groups, but then you're... Overwhelming obliteration in your movement phases. This model remains stationary until the end of the turn. Its Doomsday Cannon has the devastating wounds ability. Yeah, and you have heavy, so you get a +1 to hit if you stay stationary. This model has 1 to 5 wounds remaining. Man. It's the same wounds. That's good. Dang. Alright. Locust Destroyers. Here we go. My boys. The things I'm nervous about is all get out. Where are they? The stuff. There they go. Okay, first off, I can tell you, yep, -1 to move. 6 toughness, so our toughness goes up. 3 up saves, 3 wounds, 7+ leadership, 2 OC. Gauss Cannon, 24 inches still. Good. Heavy 3 shots, 3 shots. Lethal hits this time. Hardwired for destruction. Each time a model in this unit makes an attack that targets the closest eligible unit, reroll a hit roll of 1. Oh no. The Locust Destroyers can't take a Locust Heavy. Oh man. They lost an AP. Their damage is now 2 instead of just D3. 5 strength down from 6. And they took away all their other guns. I guess those were the Locust Heavies. Mounted, fly, Locust Destroyers. What in the world? 1 to 3 Locust Heavy Destroyers. Okay, so let's talk Locust Heavy Destroyers now. We don't have an invuln save. Real quick, we gotta go back to the Locust Lord. We're on page 87. It's freaking it out, trying to load this that far back. There he is. He goes in Locust Destroyers and Locust Heavies. Unmodified hit roll of 5 plus gross critical hits. Reroll the hit roll and reroll the wound roll just for him. He's going to become really important. Really important. Just critical hits. Oh my goodness. So let's... Heavy rapid fire 6. Okay, hang on. Let's go back here. Lethal hits. Would auto wound on 5s and 6s. I hate that we can't mix these now. I guess I'm glad I have 2 Locust Heavy Destroyers so I can actually build this squad somewhat. So heavy rapid fire 6, sustain hits 1. That is better. Heavy 3d3. So it's just a flat 6 attacks. That's good. With rapid fire 6. I don't know, man. I don't know. 36-inch range. If they went up by 12 inches on the Gauss Destructor. Gauss Destructor is 1 attack, 3 ups to hit. With Locust Lord in there, you would have +1 to hit. So you... You don't get to reroll your hit rolls, though. This is risky, but wow. Wow. And they're heavy. Oh my goodness. Heavy, 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 heavy. Stationary gets +1 to hit. Oh my goodness. People, we are into it. Heavy, rapid fire 6, sustain hits 1. That's a lot of shots, half range. And then Gauss Destructor, heavy, lethal hits. -4 AP. Let's see. Was that the same? I think it is. Yeah. Damage was 3d3s. Now it's just 6. Nice. Because minimum 3, maximum 9. Optimized for slaughter each time a model in this unit makes an attack with an enigmatic exterminator against an infantry unit. Reroll a wound roll of 1. Each time a model in this unit makes an attack with a Gauss Destructor against a monster vehicle, reroll a wound roll of 1. Oh my goodness. Only 3 of them. Decisions. Alright. Canoptic Doomstalker. Okay, so Canoptic Doomstalker. Aha. Doomsday Blaster, D6 +1 attacks. I just added that +1 attack. It's just silly. 48 inches, blast and heavy. So it does get +1 to hit. It's only hitting on a 4-up. Still not great. 7-inch movement, 8 toughness, 12 wounds. Twin Gauss Flares. How many does it have of those? Just 1 set. 1 attack. Rapid fire 1. That's terrible. No, I don't know. What's going on here? This is just as bad. Invuln save 4-up. Okay. Each time you target this unit with the Fire Overwatch stratagem while resolving that stratagem, hits are scored on unmodified hit rolls at 5 and up. Cool. Deadly Demise D3. Alright. Nothing great there. Still don't need it. Ghost Arc. Alright. This might be the one that also changes things. Armored Bulk is how it melees. Gauss Flare Array. Lethal hits rapid fire 5. It has 2 sets of those. Good. Deadly Demise 3. 10-inch movement. 9 toughness. 4 wounds. Let's see. Ghost Arc. Transports. 12-inch movement. Dang it. Okay, I went down again. 14 wounds. That's good. 9 toughness, so it went up by 3. That's good. 3 OC. Repair Barge once per phase, just after an enemy unit finishes making its attacks. If 1 or more friendly Necron Warriors units within 3 inches of this model, less 1 or more. As a result of those attacks, that's right after 2. This model can use this ability. If it does, select one of those Necron Warrior units that unit's reanimation protocols activate. The same Necron Warriors unit cannot be selected for this ability more than once per phase. So you can repair them immediately. Oh boy, how many can they can take 10 and 1 infantry character. That's bonkers. That's really good. Uh-oh, here's the Doom Scythe. Dimitri is here. Let's see. No, it does not get an invuln save. It is still just as weak as ever. Awesome. All right, let's see. What does Dimitri have here? 20+ inch movement. 9 toughness, 3 save, 12 wounds, 7 leadership, 0 C. Heavy Death Ray, sustained hits D3, so it could get more hits if it rolls a critical. So that's cool. 3 attacks. 3's up to hit. Doom Scythe. Weird. Still kept its AP. Strength 16. D6 +1 damage. It was D3 +3. They made the damage worse. It's higher potential, but more random. Dadgummit. Why are they doing this? And then Tesla Destructors only get 6 attacks now instead of 10. Great. Sustained hits 2. Twin linked. Awesome. Damage 2. Oh. I see that. Okay, never mind. Armored Bulk, so it can do some melee. Deadly Demise 3. Reanimation Protocols. Atavistic Instigation. Each time this model targets an enemy infantry unit with its heavy death ray, your opponent must declare if that unit will stand firm or duck for cover. If it stands firm when resolving attacks against that unit with that weapon, this phase a successful unmodified hit roll of 5 scores a critical hit. 5 up. Okay, good. If it ducks for cover until starting next shooting phase, each time a model in that unit Makes an attack subtract 1 from the hit roll. So I don't have the hard to hit. I just have higher toughness. They actually made this worse somehow. Weird. It's cool on how it attacks, but I don't know. That's weird. They had some problems on the editing here. You can see the the right between the lasers, or the Gauss, or the, I guess the Tesla's there, even though those don't look like Teslas from the front. Interesting. Night Scythe, okay. Twin Tesla Destructors, Armor Bulk. Everything's normal there. Translocation beams at the end of the fight phase. If there are no models currently embarked within this transport, you can select one friendly Necrons infantry unit wholly within 6 inches. Unless that unit is within engagement range of one or more enemy units, it can embark within the transport. Cool. And it can carry... What? One Necrons infantry unit. What? Surely that's supposed to say 10, and it's a typo, because that's a big typo. Wait a minute. So, does this not have... Yeah, it doesn't have its firing out of it at all. That's so silly, considering it's open-topped. What in the world? Okay, moving on. So you can carry 1. What a dumb typo. It's got to be 10. But then it doesn't have... It has a transport capacity of 1 Necrons infantry unit. Oh, never mind. I see it now. It's not a typo. 1 Necrons infantry unit. What does that mean? Oh, this is Necron warriors and 1 infantry. Oh my gosh, I was reading that as a typo. No, I get it now. 1 Necrons infantry unit. Whoa. That's immortals, that's warriors, that's Lich Guard. Anything else with the infantry? Cool. Okay. Obelisk. Tesla spheres. Anti-fly 4 up. Okay, that's fun. Sustain hits 2. 6 attacks. How many are there on this though? 4 Tesla spheres. Okay. An armored bulk. I like how you're just hitting stuff with it. Interesting. 7-inch movement, 14 toughness, 2 up save, 22 wounds, 7+ leadership, 8 OC. Where is our invuln saves on this stuff? Gravitic Pulse. At the start of your opponent's movement phase, you can select one enemy unit within 18 inches of invisible model until the end of the phase. Subtract 2 from the move characteristics of models in that unit. Subtract 2 from advance and charge rolls made for that unit. Oh. In addition, if that unit can fly until the starting next movement phase, roll 1d6 each time that unit ends any type of move. On a 4+, that unit suffers D3 mortal wounds. Okay. Interesting. I like that better. That's pretty cool, actually. They're going to keep them at bay. Tesseract Vault. Tesla Spheres. Catan Powers. Whoa. That's a lot of shooting. That's a lot. Okay. Powers of the Catan. Let's go over here for a second. In your shooting phase, when this model is selected to shoot, first select one of the Catan powers see left until Catan power weapons. Until the end of the phase, this model is equipped with that weapon in addition to its other weapons. Okay. And you can't use the other ones, so you have to choose. Alright. So Antimatter Meteor, 24-inch range, T6+3 attacks, so minimum 4, maximum of 9, 3 damage each. Blast, devastating wounds, indirect fire. Jeez. Okay, Cosmic Fire, ignores cover, devastating wounds, torrent, so you don't even have to roll to hit. 3d6s worth of attacks, so max of 18, minimum of 3. Wow, minus 2 AP, 1 damage. That's cool, actually. Times arrow, 1 attack, 2 up to hit. 3 strength. It's anti-character 4 up. Okay. Devastating wounds. Precision. So it's meant to snipe a character. Weird. Very weird. There's an invuln save on that. 4 Tesla spheres. That's a lot of attacks. 6, 12, 24 attacks. Sustain hits 2. It's going to be a lot of attacks going in, that's for sure. We've seen Monolith in the previews, so we're not going to spend a whole lot of time on it. The range has dropped. The wounds have dropped. It's definitely got sustain hits D3, which is really cool. You get 4 death rays. Still got to run it with death rays. The particle whip is the sad part of this, because now it's... I don't know, it's definitely more anti-infantry than what it was. They reversed the death ray and the particle whips concept, and then the Eternity Gate is ridiculous. Portal of Exile is not nearly as good as it was. It's still good. It's just now it doesn't auto hit. So you have to actually roll, and you could roll some ones. But you do have always 6 attacks with it, I guess. So that's the good news. Huh. Okay, and then Eternity Gate, obviously. That's their teleport out of battle. The fallback. There it is. Okay. Monolith is still going to be extremely useful. Uh-oh. He's here. He's here. Sazerac, the Silent King. What? Let's go. All right. Oh, Convergence of Dominion. You know what? We'll come back to Silent King. Convergence of Dominion. Transdimensional Abductor. That's actually decent. How many does it have of that? 3. Oh, each model is equipped with it. Okay. Huh. 11 toughness, 10 wounds, 18-inch range. Jeez. Reanimation nodes. While a friendly Necrons unit is within 6 inches of this fortification, each time that unit's reanimation protocol is activated, you can reroll the dice roll to determine how many wounds are reanimated. Cool. Ancient Cover. Each time a ranged attack is allocated to a model, if that model is not fully visible to every model in the attacking unit because of this fortification, that model has the benefit of cover against that attack. Oh, cool. Fortification. While an enemy unit is within engagement range of one or more fortifications from your army, that unit can still be selected as the target of ranged attacks, but each time such attack is made, unless it is made with a pistol, subtract 1 from the hit roll. That's standard stuff that we have in the rules now. Okay. Models in that unit does not need to take desperate escape tests due to falling back while battle shocked, except for those that will move over enemy models when doing so. Weird. Hum. Depending on the point cost and the weaponry they've got here, this could actually be pretty obnoxious. Dang. All right, let's go to Silent King. Okay. Now we go. All right. 7-inch movement. We've lost an inch there too. 10 toughness. 2 up saved. 16 wounds. 5 wounds for the Triarchal Meniers. Is that the same? I think it is. They didn't have 6, did they? Oh no. I think they did. Please tell me I'm just... Nope, they had 5. Okay, good. Good. OC of Sazerac 6. Triarchal Meniers 1. Cool. They can take stuff. Annihilator Beam only has a 24-inch range now. Versus 36. Awesome. And it's not heavy. It's nothing. What are they doing? 24-inch range all across the board. 24. Why would they do that? 1 attack. 2 up ballistic skills on all of them. 14 strength on that. AP minus 4. 6 damage. Okay. Scepter of Eternal Glory. 24 inches. Devastating wounds. 2 attacks? That's it? It had 3. Huh. 2 ups to hit. 10 strength. Minus 3 AP. 3 damage. Man. It went up damage. Kept the AP and the strength up. Staff of Stars, indirect fire. Okay. Indirect fire. I love that we did not get firing deck. You don't need line of sight to your target when firing an indirect fire weapon, but you suffer -1 hit penalty and the target gains the benefit of cover. Okay. Indirect fire. 12 attacks. What? What's going on here? That used to have 9, so that went up. Okay. Lost an AP. Still the same strength, 1 damage. Okay. Close combat weapon. That's the Triarchal Mineers. Scythe of Dust. He just has Scythe of Dust now. 12 attacks. 2 up weapon skill. Oh, hey, the close combat weapon of the Triarchal Mineers is 4 ups now. That's funny. 8 strength, -3 AP, 2 damage. Scythe of Dust had lethal. It has lethal hits, so they could auto wound. He only had 6 attacks, but they had so many extras. It's 7, 4, 13. Oof. That's not very good. Triarch abilities. Farron of Stars aura. While friendly Necrons unit is within 6 inches of this model, each time a model in that unit makes a ranged attack, reroll a hit roll of 1 or reroll a wound roll of 1. Yikes. Farron of the Blades. While a friendly Necrons unit is within 6 inches of these units, Zeric's model, you can reroll charge rolls made for that unit. Cool. Bringer of Unity. While a friendly Necrons unit is within 6 inches of this unit's Zeric model, you can ignore any or all modifiers to characteristics of models in that unit and to any roll or test made for models in the unit, including modifiers to saving throws. It's okay. It's going to be useful at times. Voice of the Triarch. He's got Deadmized D6+3 reanimation protocols. At the start of the battle round, wait, he can reanimate. He can resurrect the Triarchal Mineers. He can resurrect the Triarchal Mineers. Whew, that's devastating. Interesting. At the start of the battle round, select 1 Triarch ability, see left, until the start of the next battle round. This unit has that ability. Oh. You don't get all of these. Huh. Okay. Silent King. Once per turn at the end of your command phase, you can select 1 friendly battle-shocked Necrons unit within 12 inches of this unit's Zerg model. That unit is no longer battle-shocked. When does this... When do you score points exactly? That's the question with that. I'm guessing it'll help with that, but that's interesting. I don't know. I'm not... When he has 1 to 6 wounds remaining, have the attacks characteristics of that model's weapon and subtract 1 from the hit roll. Interesting. What's interesting, he doesn't give command points anymore. Huh. I don't know how to feel about him. He feels way less deadly than where he was. I don't know. I just don't know. Zerec. What to make of you? I love that we're just gone with those keyword issues. But, does he? Interesting. He doesn't fights first either. Wow. Well, that's a weird one to end on, actually. It feels like Cesaric is nowhere near as good as he was. But yet his survivability is more interesting. It's like they took a lot of his abilities away. Very bizarre. Very, very bizarre. Wow, I don't know what to think about this actually. It feels like we're what a weird one to end on. I don't know. 24-inch range. We lost so much range on our big guns here. He just seems like he's gonna get charged, and people are gonna actually be able to charge him. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about him. Losing even his fight first ability. Bizarro land. I think overall the Necrons now are really good, but I think things like this just confuse the heck out of me. It feels like now you're going to have to protect Cesaric. You're going to have to protect him. Weird. Well, we have gone through an entire set of Necrons. Points costs come out, I believe, tomorrow, and that will be a big deal because that's where it shows, is the Silent King 300 points now for those stats and those abilities. That would change it. Or is he still 400? If he's still 400, I don't know if he's worth that. I don't know. So, apparently I need another Locust Heavy Destroyer because they can't go together anymore. And the Enmitic Exterminator is actually a good weapon now. It's a really good weapon for anti-infantry. And the Gauss Destructor is scary. Pack a Locust Lord with them and you're going to be... But they also lost their reroll hit rolls of 1. Hardwired for destruction. Weird. I guess they didn't really need it because they'd have the Locust Lord, but now I'm going to have to do some shopping and try to find a Locust Lord. But I've been Cody from the Keepers of Nerdom. Let me know what you're excited most about with Necrons. I know I am nervously excited and intrigued on how to build them because it's going to be different. But yeah, let me know. This is a big deal. I don't know how to print all this because this is a ton of information. I'm going to have to just start with the ones I own and then see where we go from there. But I've been Cody from the Keepers of Nerddom, and we've looked at the Necrons. Take care, y'all. Bye.